Make this sticker pack with your Cricut machine. Let's jump right in. So here I am in Cricut Design Space, and you can see the project that I made before. You can see all the stickers over here on the right side, and this is the bag topper over here on the left side. I'm going to show you how I created all of these things. So first, what I'll do is to make a duplicate of this sticker pack right here. So I'll go up top and click on that duplicate button. Going to drag this down below. Then I'm going to click detach because it's currently attached together. And what I'll do next is to just delete those stickers. So right now I have a square that is 5.6 inches wide by 7 inches in height. Okay, this will change based on the size of your plastic bag. This plastic bag that I'm using is 6 inches wide by 9 inches tall, but I left some space at the top for my topper right here. And then also, I didn't fill up the space entirely from left to right. If you want to make this a little bigger, you can, okay? The next thing I'll do is to click on this candy bag topper, make a duplicate of that as well, and bring it down, okay? So I'm going to click detach on that, and I'm gonna unflatten, okay? And what I want to do now is to get rid of those cartoon characters that I had on there before. As you can see, I do have a perforation line there. If you have a scoring tool, you want to change that to a scored line. So click the operation and you change it to score, it will score that for you. I do not have a scoring wheel for my Cricut Maker 3, so I'm using my perforation blade. Okay, for the candy bag topper, I'm going to start with that. Initially, when you bring it in, it may just be a basic cut like this, okay? What you'll do is to go up top and then click on print, then cut. From there, you want to click on the white square right there, and then you want to change it to pattern. Yeah, you want to change it to pattern. So from here, you can choose any of the patterns that are within. So it may be selected for color initially, but you want to change it to pattern, okay? So you can bring in your own patterns if you want, but they have a bunch of different patterns here in Cricut Design Space that you can use as well. And I just chose one that was already here in Cricut Design Space. I do not like that you can't really search for like keywords. So essentially what I had to do was kind of just scroll through until I found a pattern that I liked. And I'm just gonna scroll down until I find that pattern again for you all. They have some really cool ones here too, but I'm gonna keep scrolling. I'll just click on a couple so you can see what it looks like once you click on those patterns. Again, you can choose whatever pattern you want. If you want to upload your pattern, you can do that as well. I will not show you how to upload in this video, but that's a video for another day and time. This one. So this is the pattern that I used before. As you can tell, like these, the pattern print here is much larger. So I'll click edit pattern and then just move this down over to the left a little bit to make that pattern much smaller. And you can see what that looks like. So now over here on my rectangle, what I'll begin doing is to upload those cartoon files that I want to use. So I'll click the upload button, upload image. Gonna click on my Finder window and just pull in those images. This is inside out, click continue. There's a preview, click apply and continue. Click on flat graphic and then click continue again. And then I will click upload. And then I will basically repeat that same process. Okay, I'm gonna move this over, make it a little bit smaller as well. So I'm gonna repeat that process. Also, you want to make sure that you are uploading images that do not have a background. If your image does have a background, you will need to remove it. For all of these images that I'm using, they did not have a background, but if your image does have a background, if you subscribe to Cricut Access, you can use the background remover to remove that background. Okay, so I have all of my images uploaded. I'm gonna zoom in some for you, and I think I want the height of my stickers to be about 2 inches tall. So I'm just gonna click on each one and change the height to 2 inches tall. For this one, I'm actually gonna change the width to 2 inches. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is to basically put some offsets around each one of them. I do not subscribe to Cricut Access, so I cannot use the create sticker feature, but I'm going to show you how to create that offset around your sticker. So click on the offset tool at the top. I'm going to move this dial over a little bit more to the left, and you can see that blue outline around my graphic. So I'm going to move it to the left a little bit more, and then I'll click the apply button. I do like for my offset to be black. So over here on the layers panel, I'm going to click on the offset layer, hold down the shift button on my keyboard, and also click the inside out to layer as well. You can see that both of those layers are selected in green right here. And then I will just click flatten. So that's going to make sure that the only thing that is cut out is the black around the black outline. One thing that I want to do too is I don't like those white spaces like between some of these characters. So actually, let me go back and click on the offset, and it does not look like it will let me contour it. I was gonna contour it, but it doesn't look like I have that ability to do so. So I'm gonna click on both of those pieces and then click flatten. Gonna repeat the same process for everybody else. So click offset, gonna use that same offset size, click apply. So hold down the shift button on your keyboard and select the offset and the cartoon layer, and then click flatten. Okay, so whenever I change the offset to a basic cut, that's when it allowed me to be able to contour. So I'm gonna click on contour here, click all, hide all contours and exit out of that. Gonna change that offset back to black. And then I'm just gonna hold down the shift button on my keyboard and click on that layer. So both layers are selected, and then click flatten. Okay, gonna go back to my inside out layer, and I'm gonna click on that offset, change it to basic cut, click on contour, click hide all contours, and then exit out of that, change that color back to black. I'm using black because I want to, but if you want it to be white, you can use white as well, or any other color for that matter. I'm gonna hold down the shift button, click on inside out, and then click flatten, okay? So the next thing that I want to do is to just make some duplicates of these cartoons. So I'm going to select each one, hold down the shift button on my keyboard and click duplicate. Going to move them down where I want them to go. And if you need to move some things around so that you can get a better fit, you can do that as well. One more thing that I want to do is really quickly just show you how to put your name on there as well. So I will click on text and I'm going to type my name, Bird. Going to change the font to a different font. I'm going to click on system and use some of these fonts that I have downloaded from defont.com. And what I'll do now is to click on the offset tool at the top. Move that dial over a little bit to the left side, click apply. Gonna click on contour, click hide all contours and exit out of that. For my name, I'm actually gonna change the color to, let's say, blue. I like the blue. So then I will hold down the shift button on my keyboard and select both of those layers and then click flatten. Okay, so I'm gonna make a duplicate of that as well. And with this, you know, try to get as many stickers on one sheet as you can. Yeah. I wanted to see if I can get one more of my name on there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. For these three at the bottom, I'm just gonna align them to the bottom just so those three for sure will look even across the bottom. Okay, so each one of these have been flattened. Everything over here on my layers panel says flattened. So what I'll do now is to basically select each one of my stickers. I'm gonna go over here to the layers panel and just start clicking on everything. And then I will click attach, and I'm just gonna move it around. You can see I have everything selected or attached together. Gonna put that back on top of that white paper. From here, if you wanna change the color of your white paper, you can do that as well, just to give it a pop. I'm gonna leave it white, but what I'll do next is to select everything and then click the attach button. So basically what's going to happen is my stickers are going to be cut first, and then it's going to go around and cut around the rectangle. Okay. Now moving back over to our candy bag topper. One thing that I did not do that I need to do, and you don't have to do this if you don't want, but I just made a duplicate of my sticker sheet. I'm going to detach it. Gonna click detach again, get rid of that white background, and I'm just going to select my cartoon characters, and I'm gonna make them smaller. So let's pull them down a little bit. Drag your mouse to select all of them, make them a little bit smaller, and place them where you want them to go. This step right here is optional, as I mentioned before. Okay, then you can add some text. So I will just type in happy birthday, make that smaller. Gonna add an offset here as well. Leave that offset black, change my text color to, let's try blue again, okay. And then I'm gonna zoom in some just to see what this is looking like. Gonna move this frozen graphic over some, move Woody, oops. Undo that. Okay, gonna try to click on Woody and move him over some. Okay, I think I like how that looks. So I'm gonna hide this perforation tool right now, but I'm gonna select all of my candy bag topper and then click flatten. Then I'm gonna scroll back down, turn on that perforation. It's in the back right now, so I'll right click on the candy bag topper, click send to back, and click on both of those pieces, the perforation line and the candy bag topper, and click attach. From there, you wanna make sure that you save your project. And now I'm going to move into cutting out my design. So I'm gonna hide these designs that I've already made before and zoom out so you can see what we're working with. And let me get rid of this too. I don't need that. Okay, so this is our sticker sheet over here on the right side, and this is our bag topper right here on the left side. I'll click save one more time. And from here, we're going to click the make button. Okay, so this is a preview right here. This is a preview of the candy bag topper. I'm gonna click continue. I'm gonna click I've already printed. So right here, I ended up using this function, but one thing I would have done differently is to change the pressure to less. So printable, sticker paper clear, no liner printing. I feel like that one worked best, especially because I put that holographic sticker sheet on top. But going back here, I'm gonna click send to printer, click next. I'm gonna turn off the bleed and use system dialog and click print. Going to minimize my screen and I should get a pop-up window. Right here, I'm gonna click media and quality, choose photo glossy paper, and then click print. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and print out, my sticker sheet and also print out the candy bag topper. And then I'm gonna show you what it looks like once I apply the holographic sticker sheet and all of that. So this is the sticker sheet from before. You can see I have that holographic layer on those. So what I'll do now is you can see this is my new sticker sheet right here. You can also see the bag topper right here. And what I'll do next is to go ahead and put this holographic sheet on top of my sticker paper. And this is the brand that I bought on Amazon. It comes with a few different types of sticker, or the patterns are different for the holographic. I'll just include the Amazon link down below in case you want to purchase these. So first what I want to do is to measure to see basically where I want to put my holographic sheet. I'm going to put it inside of the black registration mark so that it does not cover any of the black marks. So I'm gonna just lay it down first and just mark where I want to cut with my paper trimmer. Okay, going down. So now I'll take my paper trimmer and cut this holographic sheet down. So here I am cutting down that paper, and as you will see, that paper did not go down straight. I had some bubbles in there. So basically I end up wrapping my ruler in a towel, and for some reason that works. If you have a brayer that has that soft like fabric material on the side, please use that. As you can see here, when I use that towel wrapped around that ruler, my holographic paper came out very, very smoothly. Don't know why it works, but it works. Here you can see me pulling that bag topper off of my mat and folding it down and putting it to the side. Here I'm going to peel off my stickers from that mat. I peel it off carefully because as you can see, some of my stickers did end up cutting through the paper backing, but I'm just bending my mat just a little bit to peel off these stickers from the mat. Okay, so you can see that some of the stickers did end up kind of cutting through the back side, but that is okay. What I'll do now is to peel off the rectangle around my sticker sheet. I'm just using my weeder tool to kind of help make that process easier. It doesn't look like that rectangle really cut all the way through on the back side, but I do have my paper trimmer that I'm going to use to kind of help with that process. So here's my sticker sheet right here. You can see I have some little rough edges around my sticker sheet. You could also go ahead and peel off that extra holographic vinyl if you wanted to. But first what I'll do is try to just clean up these rough edges. Essentially, you could be finished right here with this sticker sheet. It could look just like this, and when you were ready to peel off a sticker, you could literally just peel it off from your sticker backing. Again, if you wanted to kind of just peel off the holographic layer, I'm just going to peel it off a little bit so you can see what that would look like. Just a little bit. So if you wanted to just peel it off the backing like this so that it would just look like that regular just white backing, you could do that as well. Or you could leave this holographic sheet down around it. What I'll do next is to get my plastic bag. So here's my plastic bag right here. And again, this plastic bag is 6 inches by 9 inches. I'm gonna turn it around so that this adhesive layer is on the front side. Going to stick in my stickers. Okay, this is what that looks like. And then from there, what I'll do is to take off this little strip and fold it down a little bit. Not all the way down, because I do want my the topper to have some space to go on as well. So now I'll just open up my topper, put it on the bag. And it does look like this topper is a little bit short. I do not think I ended up updating it to be 6 inches wide, which is okay. So now I'll just take my little stapler and just staple the edges together. And this is what that looks like. This is what the back side looks like. And this is what the front side looks like. Again, with these stickers right here, you can see where I peeled off the holographic sheet. So that has a white kind of paper backing. This one, you can see that holographic paper is still on there. So here are the 2 finalized sticker packs. Again, you can update these to be whatever you want them to be. You can put pictures of yourself or any other person that you want. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those down below. Comments, leave those down below as well. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.